This week, we read a portion of Ha'azinu. It's the 32nd chapter in the book of Devarim. The entire parsha, the entire portion, is one chapter. Our commentaries point out that not only is it one chapter, but it's the lave, it's the heart. 32 in Hebrew is Lamed Beis, which represents the heart of the Torah. So not only is it the heart of the Devarim, but it's the heart of the entire Torah. And Lamed Beis, Lamed is the last letter of the Torah, Beis is the first letter. So in this portion, you have the entire Torah. And what is it? It's a shira, it's a song. So much so that the Rambam, Maimonides, tells us that every Shabbos, in the Holy Temple, when they brought the Musaf, the additional sacrifices, a section of the Torah was read, and it was from the song of Ha'azinu. 1 week they read the first, divided into 6 parts, and every 6 weeks they would conclude the entire portion, the entire song of Ha'azinu. This year, we read Parshat Ha'azinu on the special Shabbos, a Shabbos Teshuvah, a Shabbos Shuvah. This is a Shabbos that every single Jew has to sort of focus on, not only on this Shabbos, but on every Shabbos for the entire year. How can I improve my observance of Shabbos over the past year? Some of us will look back and say, our Shabbosim, we spent Shabbos beautiful. We spent it with our family. We had a beautiful Shabbos table. We spoke words of Torah. We sang songs. Beautiful. But in Yiddish there's an expression, as good is besser nicht besser. We have to look on this Shabbos and say to ourselves, how can we improve our observance of Shabbos in the coming year? That's number one. Number two, some of us could look back and say, oh, my Shabbos wasn't observed in the the best way possible. So then it's a lot easier for us to realize what we have to do in the coming year. Have a beautiful Shabbos table, invite guests to your home, say words of Torah, sing songs. That's the way we have to improve it. It's interesting to note that on this Shabbos it's brought down that we light a special candle that burns for 24 hours, what's known as a Teshuvah Lichtel. This candle, by burning in our homes over the Shabbos, it's meant to inspire us, to ignite the light of the neshama, but more than that, to ignite the light of Shabbos that every single one of us has within us. This candle will inspire us to observe Shabbos in a much greater way. And as Kabbalah and Hasidus explains, that Shabbos is the same words of Toshav. Shabbos is the idea that we return. Tshuva, Shabbos Tshuva means to return. Shabbos itself is the concept of returning. Because all the days of the week we're out busy growing our own how to make a living. Shabbos we return back home. How to spend the day with God. In our davening, in our song, in our food, etc., etc. So as Shabbos, the special Shabbos of Shabbos Tshuva comes around, and we're inspired with this light of Shabbos, the energy of Shabbos. And as Chassidus explains, it's the higher level of Tshuva that Shabbos represents this week. May we all be inspired to the highest level of Tshuva possible, and may we enter in to Erev Yom Kippur, tomorrow night and Sunday, and then into Yom Kippur, with the full feeling of coming back to God, doing tshuva, returning to God on all levels, from the lowest to the highest level. And God will see to it that He inscribes us and seals us in the book of life, in the book of happiness, in the book of prosperity, in the book of great success, for all of us on all levels, physically, spiritually, and we will merit to see the coming of a Mashiach this year. Shabbat Shalom, and an easy fast to you all.